Hello, everybody. It is Vortak here, and this is episode 4 of our Rising World Let's Play. And today we are going to be building a wall around our little base camp that we started, and trying out a couple other things as well. So yeah, real quick, I want to thank you guys for watching the series and supporting it. I'm going to be talking a little bit as we build today about some of the other things that are going on with myself and the community and things like that. But before we get started, I also wanted to address comments. On the last episode, I was talking about the grass, being a nuisance and stuff, and people said you can actually mow that down. So we're going to try that, and I was actually going to test that off camera, but I decided, well, why not? We'll just, we'll get started and try it on camera. Let's just see what happens. So this is my new workbench. I'm going to be placing this, I'm not sure which is the right way here, but I'm going to be putting it kind of, everything I build, I'm going to put it, like, away from where the wall is going to go. And that way I can still build walls around it, and hopefully it ends up looking decent in here. Really, I want to put it against the wall, but for now, we'll keep it there. So what I wanted to check out was the other crafting stations. Sawmill needed to craft furniture. An anvil, we have a furnace to smelt ores, which I don't think there are any ores yet. A loom, used to weave cloth. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out is if there's any other workbench I should build to get, like, other designs rather than blocks, because we have a block bench and that just creates square cubes. I want to know if there's, like, other angles and stuff already in the game, so I'm going to build a sawmill because that's, like, the closest thing I can think of to what we need here. But before we do that, we have to get some lumber. So let's do that. I chopped down a bunch of trees. I went towards, like, the forest and got the really, really tall trees, which was probably a good call because they drop way more wood. And we'll go back to crafting stations. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, crafting stations. And then saw bench. There we go. Alright, so now we have the saw bench. And I'll put it, like, right up against our workbench. And that way we'll at least have, like, those things even. So let's try to make this as close as possible to being in line with the workbench. It's kind of hard to, like, angle this like that. Let's see. Whatever. Let's just see what happens. Alright. Saw bench is down. It's not perfect, but it's already it's wider a little bit. Well, no, maybe it's not wider than the other thing. Whatever. So we'll go in here. What can we make? We can make a wood plank, a wood beam, a glass pane, and then window frames as well. Crafting stations, seating. Okay. Tables. Decorations. Wow, there's a lot here already. Doors. Single wide doors. Beds. Wow. Bathroom. This isn't all rustic either. I like that. I like how you can build things that, are really just made of wood. And then you can build things that are made of porcelain and other stuff like that. And chests. Ooh. Ooh. We kind of need a chest. We're going to get a lot of stuff here. I'm going to craft a chest. And this is probably... I'm getting really distracted now. The main thing is we can craft windows and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. I'm going to put the chest, like, right here. And we're going to see if we can open this. Let's see. We can open it! We can store things already. So I collected these flowers by accident. I just was trying to collect wood and I grabbed them. I don't know if you can make dyes out of them like Minecraft or whatever, but we have some of those. I have a bunch of wood. I can't shift click it. I can't right click it into the chest. I just have to click and drag like this, but that's okay. Alright, so we have a bunch of stone in there. Alright, enough being distracted. Why don't we make a new block bench, and then we will get started on building this wall that I keep talking about. And I have a lot to talk about today in terms of, like, the community and the channel and things like that. So I'm not going to be fast-forwarding as much in this episode, because generally if I have nothing to talk about and you kind of know where it's going, I'll not, like, continue, if that makes sense. Block benches are expensive. Yeah, I won't, like, keep you guys, like, watching, oh, he's just mining a cave. There's no point in watching this. So I'll fast-forward. I don't want to put out things that I wouldn't watch myself. You know what I mean? Wow, I'm really bad at making these even. Okay, block bench. let's go to wood blocks and see. 1 piece of log. And I have 5, and that's how you get wood blocks. So wood blocks are way more expensive than I thought they would be, but we get a lot of different styles. What would make a good wall? I think this might make a good, sturdy, strong-looking wall. And we get 4, so they're not that bad. But, okay, so we have 20 right now. We're just going to go around the perimeter here, and what I'm probably going to have to do is, oh, there we go. What I'm probably going to have to do is go chop down more trees as part of my walking and talking episode. And I still want to go try cutting down the grass, too. Alright. So we have some of that wood placed there. Let's get off topic some more. Go to tools just real quick. A sickle. We need a sickle blade. How do you get a sickle blade? What about this? Can be used to cut grass. More effective than a sickle. Okay, well, for that we probably need utilities. No. Resources? Oh, the anvil. We need the stupid anvil. I always forget about this damn thing. This anvil can't be moved. So I'm going to have to put this somewhere where I like it. And for a while. Since this is kind of our resident crafting station, we'll place the anvil here. We'll go into this. Components. We need this blade here. We got that. And now we can make our scythe. Is that what it's called? Is that how you say that? Let's see. Craft 1 item. There we go. Alright, let's see. Ah. Well, I like that. It doesn't make dirt afterwards. It just kind of chops away the grass. So, can we... We can't do it on the stone. That's what I was afraid of. So, no matter what, we're always going to have grass growing through our stone because I didn't mow the lawn beforehand. But because it's a first base, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to build our wall, and we'll just remember this in the future. So, okay. Now we know that. Moving on, we're going to cut down some trees, and I'm going to begin talking about some of the things I wanted to talk about in this episode. Mostly, what I want to discuss with you guys is the number of subscribers and all the new people coming to the channel, mostly because of Rising World here, so I figured this would be the best place to discuss that. We just hit 4,100 subscribers on the channel. That is up 100 from the last time I talked about my subscribers, which felt like less than a week ago. We hit I made a 4,000 subscriber video a long time ago. And then we dipped way under 4,000 again because YouTube likes to delete old subs and stuff like that, which is fine. And then recently we hit 4,000 again. And we've been kind of sticking around 4,000 range. It goes up, it goes down, whatever. And then I made this Rising World series. And now, in less than a week since making the first Rising World video, we've gone up 100 subscribers, which is nuts. That's 100 new people who decided to hit subscribe after seeing this video and who knows what else. Not this video in particular, but, you know, other videos on Rising World and on the channel. So I just wanted to say thank you guys. I wanted to welcome you guys to the channel. And the reason I wanted to talk about it was not to pat myself on the back or anything, but since there's so many... Uh-oh, cow, watch out! He moved out of the way just in time. I don't think anything would have happened anyway. Just because we're not... or just because there's all these new people here, I wanted to make sure that I addressed you guys and let you know there are other ways to kind of see what I'm doing besides just waiting for YouTube videos to come out. So I wanted to talk to you guys about Twitter, Google+, and also I do a podcast every week. I want to talk to you guys about that too. So if you're on Twitter, I am at VortacVids. The link is down below in every video. You can follow me on Twitter, and that is going to be your place for finding out when I do something new, like a new video, or I go live on Twitch, which is also linked down below, my Twitch link. Things like that. Like anything you want to know about a series or what's going on the channel, I address it right away on Twitter, and then sometimes a video comes out about it, and sometimes nothing happens except a tweet. So I strongly encourage you to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with things like that. Again, link down below. And Google+. Now, Google+ gets a lot of crap because it's, you know, Google trying to shove its social network down our throats. But if you have a Google account and you can comment on YouTube videos, chances are you have a Google Plus account. Now, I like Google Plus better than Facebook, so I actually stopped using Facebook. I have a Facebook fan page that I don't check anymore. I stopped posting updates to it because I don't like the way Facebook does things, and I'm just kind of over it. So Google Plus posts updates for me, even though I don't ask it to. Like, if I make a video, it goes up on Google Plus. And so, as a result, I do have a lot of Google Plus followers, which was surprising considering the amount of people who don't like it. But, yeah, all I want to say is just if you have Google Plus and you use it occasionally, you can follow me on there as well. And also the podcast. Every week we do a podcast called Everything Noob. Again, link down below. And you can check that out. Every week we pick like a theme. So, for example, Nintendo. Let's say the theme this week is Nintendo. We're going to talk about everything and anything related to Nintendo. Most of the time it's something relevant to Nintendo, like a new release or a game we're playing or something like that. It's not a Nintendo podcast, though. Last week, for example, we talked about gaming social networks, such as Playfire and Player.me and things like that. And we just talked about how it's cool that there's social networks specific for gamers, and not just everything, which is usually what ends up happening. People make social networks like Twitter, and now we're catering to audiences that are everywhere, that are interested in everything. So if you have interest in that, the podcast or gaming social network, hit up everythingnoob.com, link down below. And I am on player.me as Vortac, and that link is down below. You can follow me on there, and that's like another good way to figure out when I go live and stuff like that. Go live, post a YouTube video, post a tweet. It kind of links all those things together. It's really cool. Anyway, enough self-promotion. That's just what I wanted to tell you guys, all you new people coming to the channel. I'm sorry if it sounds like a lot of just, again, self-promotion, but I wanted to get that out there because, maybe you guys want to figure out other ways to find me. All right, so back to building. I've completed the perimeter of the wall. It's a pretty small base. I'm not going to be putting a roof on it because roofs in this game seem to look kind of meh. I don't really care to put windows just yet because it's supposed to be like a wall for, like a base camp, so it shouldn't need windows. But what I do need is like a front gate. So I'm going to chop away at what seems to be the middle block here and kind of count. See, I don't have like lines. Wow. This is like stone. Yeah, I don't really have any lines indicating what is a block, so I have to kind of guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I should take away this one. I wonder if a pickaxe would be more effective. Yes. I think this was meant to be stone, and I'm building it out of wood. See, it looks like there's more blocks on that side than that side. So in that case, I'm going to delete this one. Okay. What I just need a front entrance. If it's not even, it's not even. All right. Let's continue. We're going to go, I haven't really built in this game much at all. Let's see. Is 4 high enough? I can walk under that, but let's make it 1 higher. And just like a big doorway. Alright, good enough. This is going to be super basic. I'm warning you guys right now, especially those new to the channel. I'm not the best builder. And if you don't believe me, just keep watching. Alright, so I've gone out and crafted some more blocks, got some more, wood chopped, things like that. And I'm just kind of now getting the wall into a point where I can probably finish it. I think it's probably one of the ugliest walls ever. The more I build, the more I regret using this material, but that's okay. It's just a starter camp, and hopefully soon we can start building more exciting looking things. I'm just a little bit curious as to when we're gonna get an update with the game. And hopefully we'll start seeing other shapes rather than blocks enter the world of Rising World. And that way we can you know, we can really make some awesome things. Let's go out here so I can get that corner. And I'm going to run out again, but that's all right. You guys kind of... We're at a point now where you understand what's going on here. I'm building a wall, and that's that. In fact, why not... This is like a high enough wall. I know where the camp is now. What I can do is I can take away these. This is stone. This is not wood. I've made a stone wall out of wood blocks, and that makes no damn sense. I'm going to take away this doorway. And since I am running out of materials and I'm tired of chopping trees, I'm just going to, like, plop little corners on the wall here and call it a day. So let's do this. Let's jump up. I shouldn't have deleted those, but that's okay. Let's do that. Ugh. Go. And there we go. Cool. So now we have like a castle-looking thing. I don't know. I'm going to put torches on top of the little pillars I've made, though. And that way it'll light up the place a little bit more. I can see it at night and things like that. But there you go. It's our first build completed in Rising World. It kind of sucks, but it's okay. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me throughout the brunt of the episode where I just discussed other ways to keep in touch with me. I know that kind of sounded like a lot of self-promoting and things like that, but it's okay. I wanted to make sure everyone's on board, and if you guys want to see my content, now you know all the ways to find it, and that was my goal. So there you go. I will see you guys next time, though. Be sure to hit like if you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend, and we'll discuss things in the comments. As always, I'll see you next time. I think this like recharges Eevee's health, and this one is some kind of attack with little stars that shoot out. I'm sure you Pokemon hardcore fans know exactly what that is. And backspace to recall, Zubat has attacks you can kind of guess. He has Supersonic.